Coach Isai coming back at you once again with more tips, tricks, and advice so that you can get the most out of your network marketing business. So today we're doing part 2 of the hybrid building video. So yesterday I was talking about the concept of hybrid building and essentially what it entails and what you should be working on within the hybrid building method. And so today I want to go over 2 methods within the hybrid methodology that essentially brings all the marketing together. So before we get started, as you're jumping in here, drop me a like, let me know where you're tuning in from, where is this message getting out to? As usual, I like to know where this message is reaching. Give me a like, please. Thank you. I appreciate it. So let's jump right into it. Like I was saying, the other day, I was in an awesome webinar with John and Nadya Melton. This was an exclusive webinar, and I was fortunate enough to be a part of that. So thank you, John. Thank you, Nadya. Love you both. You're doing awesome work. And so the first method that was explained as the 5-5-3 methodology. And basically, this is the first 5 of the 5-5-3 is adding 5 new friends to your social media every day. Every day, just 5. Think about it. If you were to add 5 new friends each day, at the end of the month, that comes out to 150 people a month. That's 150 people that you can potentially talk to and potentially show your opportunity to every single month. Now, obviously, not just adding the people to your friends list is what's going to build your business. It's going to be that relationship that you build with that 150 people a month. Now, as you're adding the 5 people a day, the second 5 in the 5-5-3 method, again, the first 5 was adding 5 new friends a day. The second 5 is essentially getting your presentation in front of 5 people. Now, it could be a presentation, it could be a group call, it could be a webinar, it could be a company presentation. It's just a matter of getting a presentation in front of 5 people a day. Now, again, keep in mind, you want to build that relationship before you present something to someone. So as you're adding your 5 people, you want to, you're not going to automatically start sending them presentations. You want to, those 5 that you added today, you're going to start building a relationship, and maybe next week or the following week, then maybe you'll approach them and find out, hey, are you open to a side project if it didn't interfere with what you're currently doing? Because otherwise, you're going to be spamming them, and nobody likes a spammer. So build that relationship first. Make sure they come to know, like, and trust you, and then reach out to them with the opportunity or the product, whatever angle your conversations lead you to. And the third, the 3 within the 5-5-3 methodology is having 3 people actually watch the presentation. So the second 5 in the 5-5-3 method is presenting to 5 people. And out of those 5 people, you want to have 3 people that actually watch the presentation. And this works beautifully because as you're adding friends and building that relationship and then presenting or approaching, as you're approaching 5 with the presentation, if you can get 3 that actually watch it, that's a day. If you can get 3 people to actually watch it, then, you're on the right track. Because, at the end of the day, you can't make money in this business talking to the same 5 people every day. You have to be adding more people to your network, building that relationship, and then following up with 5 new people a day. Yes, and I'm sure you've heard it before, but I'll say it again. This is basically a numbers game. So the more people you get in front of your presentation, the more chances you'll have one of them or two or even all three sign up for your product or your opportunity. It's just that easy. And remember, as I always say, don't get attached to the outcome. A lot of times, you're gonna get stood up. People are gonna give you excuses. They're gonna say, I'm in the emergency room, or, I was out shopping. I just totally forgot. And, you just can't take that to heart. You just say, okay, not a problem, no worries. I hope everything's well, and you move on. That's basically it. And so that was the first methodology, the 5-5-3. Add 5 new friends, present to 5 additional friends, and hopefully get 3 to actually watch your presentation and make some sort of decision when you follow up with them, obviously. And the second is the ATM method, and that stands for Add, Tag, Message, ATM. And this is more or less how it works. This is what I understood. So as you all know, Facebook has their Facebook groups, and you can set these groups to public or private or even secret. So the ATM method works with secret groups. And the way it works is like this. You basically use these secret groups instead of like 3-way calls or group chats or webinars or things of that nature. You put everybody that you may potentially bring on into your business, you put them into this secret group. Potential promoters, potential customers, they all go into this group. And so in this secret group, what you're going to be posting in there are anything like all your educational stuff, all your promotional posts, all that stuff goes into this secret group. So this is where you're going to post about your team calls. You'll post your before and afters for any products that you may have. You can promote your business. This is where you would openly promote your business, because it's a secret group. Once they're in that secret group, they're there because they're interested. At that point, they're following you. So they're generally not going to go ahead and Google, your opportunity or your product at that point, once they're in this secret group. Because at that point, it's going to be their decision to be in this group. You can post things like company videos, any new product launches, testimonials that you may have from either other promoters or product users. You can put all that into this secret group. And so this kind of creates like an echo chamber of just goodness. So you'll have any promotional videos in there, any company-based videos that are provided to you. You can post them here. If you have testimonials that are provided either from the company or your upline or your downline, or maybe one of your product users, if they, you reach out to them maybe in a chat and they give you some really good feedback, you can be like, hey, boom, screen cap, boom, look, you put that in this secret group. And essentially this is gonna educate your potential promoters or potential customers. It's gonna educate them on your products or on your business. And you'll be surprised, some people that initially wanted to focus on the business part, they turn around after being educated on the product side. They're like, hey, maybe I want to involve myself more with the product itself rather than the business. And vice versa. You may have people that, that were more focused on the product. Once you add them to this group, they start seeing what's possible from the opportunity side, and they may decide to pursue the opportunity. And so back to the ATM methodology, you add them, you tag them, and then you message them. So adding them, you add them to the secret group. In this group, they're going to get educated on the products, on the business. They're going to be fulfilled. They're going to get all this, you're going to pour on them. You're going to drip all this knowledge onto them, all this information. And then you tag them on key posts or videos that you think would help that promoter or, that potential promoter or potential customer. You tag them on, again, certain videos or posts or whatever that you feel would help them. And the message part is you can create like a group message with a potential promoter or a potential product user. And, you can put that person, yourself, and maybe an upline or some other, a few other leaders into a group chat. And there you can just kind of hash out any real questions they may or may not have. And this little method kind of works a little more efficient than, the three-way calls or the three-way chats, things of that nature. So where you would normally get a prospect into a three-way chat, you can have them in this group, add them to the group, tag them on any relevant posts, and then put them in a group chat with leaders and let them, let the leaders just kind of all answer their questions. And so let me point one quick thing out. This ATM method is not to replace the three-way chat or the three-way call in any way. Ideally you would want to move everybody into the ATM method, but not everybody's going to be comfortable with that. And so when you have new prospects coming in that may be still building the old way, you may still have to jump on, on your three-way calls, three-way chats. And, because you still want to provide support for those that aren't currently using the ATM method. And well, I guess that goes without saying, that's what a good leader would do anyway. So anyway, I hope you found value in this. If you did, give me a thumbs up. If you didn't, leave me a message or an email. Let me know what you liked, what you didn't like. If you're following me on YouTube, subscribe to my channel. If you're on Facebook, like my page, set it to see first. And as always, get your hands on the Traction Marketing Formula ebook and start building your online presence today. If you want to start doing that right off the bat, learn it from the ground up from Fernie Ceballos and get your business rolling today. Take care. Bye.